Our big story tonight at 6, big plans for the city of Hartford. Today, in fact, the State Bond Commission approved $70 million for some major improvements in the capital city. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Mark Zinni.
And I'm Erin Connolly. Some people are celebrating the news, but others say this is over the top. Our chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff is live with the mobile newsroom in Hartford with this story. Susan.
Erin, definitely big plans. We are live at the intersection of Albany and Main Streets, and this grocery store, which is included in these plans, would be across the street in that wooded lot that you see there. There's no question that this neighborhood needs revitalization, needs a grocery store, but should the state be borrowing money to pay for it? Hartford's North End has been left behind in some of the new development projects in downtown. But millions of dollars is now on its way to help revitalize this neighborhood.
Yeah, it's been struggling for quite a bit, but this is an opportunity. This is an economic opportunity, but more so it's a quality of life opportunity.
State Senator Doug McCrory grew up in the city and couldn't be happier. The State Bond Commission has approved $70 million to help Hartford. This overgrown lot will be cleaned up, and an $8 million loan will be given to a developer to build a grocery store. It may be the capital city, but Hartford's North End lacks a real supermarket. There are several small bodegas, but it's a far cry from a real market.
It's urban city that the other parts of Hartford have the supermarkets. Why wouldn't this one? So it's a very wonderful idea.
Here's how some of the money will be spent. $12 million for about 200 apartments near Dunkin' Donuts Park. $8.5 million for a grocery store. More than $8 million for 100 apartments on Park Street, $3 million for improvements at the Bushnell Center, and $1 million for the track at Hartford Public High School. But this major investment comes as state lawmakers are bailing Hartford out of $500 million in debt, and the state itself is facing billions in its own debt.
I'm not aware of the state funding grocery stores in any other town. And in fact, there was a private development that wanted to go into that location until the city of Hartford decided to build the baseball stadium right there. And then they pulled out.
Davis voted against loaning the city more money. But those who live in the neighborhood say they need things many take for granted.
We want what everybody else wants in the suburban neighborhoods. I mean, we want nice places to go sit down and eat. We want nice grocery stores.
Unfortunately, in this community, for a young person, it's easier to find a handgun than it is to find a bag of celery.
Now, over the years, there have been other plans to build grocery stores here in this neighborhood, but all have fallen through. In fact, there was a market that was built near Hartford 21, near the Civic Center, but they were charging high prices, and it was very high-end, and it didn't do well. As for this grocery store, it is a loan. The state is not giving the money to a developer, but still, many feel it is the wrong thing to do given the state's financial problems and also for the fact that the state is bailing out the city of Hartford. We are live in the north end of Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.